everyone. Welcome to High Speed Monday. It's Afterburner Monday. It's pretty awesome. We already have a couple tech support questions have come up. And so I don't know, Evan was asking the question stuff, but we have people, you know, we talk to hundreds of people a day. And so what ends up happening is people send Nick tech support. And I know that Nick seems comfy and snuggly and stuff over there. But at the end of the day, he can't provide direct tech support for you unless you're one of his paying customers. But we do provide tech support every day, Monday through Friday, 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock Pacific time. We are at tech support right now. So we're going to do a little bit of tech support here. So first tech support question: how much memory do I need on the new Mac Mini with the M1 processor if I'm going to do video editing? The maximum that you can buy, which is 16. You don't want 8. Okay, don't cheap out, John Haggerty. You definitely need the max memory, and you need to make sure the video editing software is ideally has been tuned for the M1 processor. If it's not, then you need to do that. Well, I want to cover a couple low-hanging fruit items first. That we have the upcoming schedule with Nick today, is we're going to be talking about custom sort orders with Nick Hunter. Once again, today's kind of basic, I think, although Nick tends to complicate it and add advanced spiciness to it, which is pretty great. Tomorrow is a choose function. Then Wednesday will be how to use a loop in FileMaker, which sounds really basic. That should be about a 5-minute webinar, Nick, or are you going to get into more advanced stuff?
I'm going to show multiple application of the loop. Yeah, the loop is easy. End loop, start loop, bye-bye, sayonara. We want to show what you can do with this. You know, because, okay, loop, you have one application, you do something, but what you can do. Where you can apply the loop and where you can be useful to use the loop. Actually, you know, like, you know, that's it's sometimes it's interesting to see what you like the choose function.
Yeah.
Choose function. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah. You go to the help, 15 seconds. You read the help. You understand what the choose function is, and that's it. But we want to go deeper. So okay, hey, hear what you can do with the choose. Oh, yeah, that's great, right? That's what I want to do, right?
Yeah, the loop has got some interesting stuff. I saw Jesse Barnum 360 Works. They were using it as a way to kind of exit a set of code. You know, the goal was for the loop never to go more than once. It would go top to bottom, but it allow you to exit the code and then skip over code. Right? Pretty cool. That was kind of neat. So they were using.
And I'm going to demonstrate also how you can control loops into the loop. When I was at FileMaker, I was working on the theme creator application, which is the FileMaker solution that creates themes. And I had 11 levels of loops.
Ouch.
Okay?
All right.
So I had to come with a technique to manage this.
Yep.
Okay? And and I came with one, and it was very easy to use.
We will dive into that in one Wednesday. So today is Monday. So today's custom sorts. So I don't want to get too far in the weeds with this. Yeah. So once again, if you're looking for the shortcut version, don't watch our videos. We go into too much detail. If you want the 90-second summary, you got to go to some other website and check that out. So if you want to support the channel here, we broadcast every day at 1 o'clock with Nick Hunter. So anyway, we have these bundles of training. So this is and we kind of articulating this in the book and various things, but we have on-demand training, which is where you want a topic, you go in the videos, you look under that topic, you press the button, you get the video, you watch it on relationships or scripts or whatever you want to do. This event that you're participating or watching right now was live. Depends if you're watching it at 1 o'clock with everyone else or you're watching on a recording later on. Most people see it later because they're busy at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And so anyway, it's if you want to support the channel, keep us going here where we cover these topics, we take questions. Make sure you check out our training bundles that are available. Once again, fmtrain.tv. The live button shows you the upcoming schedule, next 6 broadcasts, and then you can see the bundles. And then we are working on the book. The 2020 book, actually, conveniently enough, we're just going to change the 1 digit because it's not quite done. I am hoping, honest to God, to have the book final in terms of content in about 10 days is my goal. because I'm reading through it now, trying to find, because the book is mostly accurate, up to date. The rub is that there are little sections like where we talk about the runtime. It says it's going to be deprecated. In this case, it's already been deprecated, so I have to update a couple things. We had to update the conversation about agile development in FileMaker. We also talk about the progression of learning, right? Once again, the progression of learning is this wonderful thing right here, and where we talk about this in great detail. Because it's important that you understand where you are in your progression of learning, so you understand at what stage you're at. And everyone can call themselves senior, whatever, but there's a lot of people who learn FileMaker and they kind of get to this intermediate, this almost like right in here or right in here, and then they stay there for 20 years, and then they come to me and they say, "Oh, I'm a senior developer, so I need, I can't use so and so because they're not a senior." Well, the problem is there's no calibration of the word senior advanced, so I provide some guidance on what that looks like a little bit. Basically, when you start doing lean design, you're into this world of senior ninjas, right? Now they do other things too, but really this is where you're applying lean design. In here, you're learning the ideas of coding everything with scripts. But anyway, we dive into this in our live streams. We talk about this in live streams. We also talk about it in the book and also in all our training. So very important concepts, the progression of learning. So today's broadcast is going to be kind of intermediate. Nick, today is today intermediate?
Yeah, it's all levels.
All levels. So yeah. Nick loves to do that. I always ask him, he goes, he starts off basic, and then after about 5 minutes, it's intermediate, and then after about 20 minutes, your head's melting because it's advanced. So
yeah, that's great. That's great, actually.
That's great. So as soon as your head explodes, you just hang up the video and go somewhere else and get a beer and call it an afternoon. Nick, are you ready? Are you prepared?
I'm ready.
Are you stoked? Are you absolutely ready to go?
I'm ready to go. And yeah, so, and I'm going to, okay, today, okay, like you mentioned, we don't care about just, reading the help and go home, right? So we don't do that here. We go deeper and we show the applications and what you can do with things. And more and more and more, we are going to do that. So be ready for that. We are going to be like, okay, problem solvers. More than, okay, here's the portal and here what you can do with the portal. It's pretty obvious. So today we are going to sort portals. But we go deeper here, and I'm going to show you that you can go much deeper than just sort the portal. Okay. So first of all, we need to understand the difference between the big question is sorting here, sorting the portal, or sorting the relationship. Okay, so sorting the portal here, right, or sorting the portal in the relationship itself, which is here, and put the sort here. So what's the difference between those two? Let's say I'm here, I have this account here, and I have a field here in my account that says, show me the 5 first projects of my list. So for example, here I have the 5 first projects, right? Here it change, this change depending on this list here. But here what happened, I ask for the 5 first projects, right? And there's nothing to do with the 5 first projects, right? Here I said 20. It says 2486, 4703, 9532. Nothing to do with this. So why this is not showing the first 5 projects? Oh, is because that we sorted the portal by dates. Okay, but sorting a portal, you are not intervening in the data array. You are just applying kind of a facelift on top. It's a mask on top of the face. It's a makeup, but it's not at all the reality. Okay, if the reality is still this, if I remove the sort here, then my two now are finally in sync. 0878, 0984, 4783, etc. So sorting a portal, you sort just the portal. but you don't sort the data. So now let's see what happened if I'm going to my relationship here and I put the sorting here.
Okay. By the way, as a quick timeout, everything here is on the test, certification test. It says what he's doing here. If you want to pass certification test, you must know this, just so you know.
Okay. So now I have sorted by dates, and my 5 first project matches sorting by dates. Okay. So now there's a note because the polar is sorted. Okay, but it's not the polar that is sorted, it's the data stream. The data array is sorted, not the polar. That means if I want, I can override the sort. I want by number, for example. I don't care the date. Okay, the date, that is the data is sorted by date. Now I want to override this and sort my stuff by number, right? So you see, now as I am back, the polar is in sync with the reality, because now this is sorted by date and my polar is artificially sorted by number. That means you can sort the data stream, okay, and that is real, is the reality. Or you can sort the polar, but it's just the appearance of the sort, it's not the reality. Now I want to point something here. Okay, let's remove the sorting here on the project. Okay, I'll remove this, and I'll remove this, and I have this layout here. I have the project here is not sorted. Okay, so and I'm going here, and I'm going to duplicate these layouts. Duplicate. Okay, I'm going to have multiple layouts like this. Okay, so I have multiple layouts showing this portal, and I want to sort the portal. I want this portal to be sorted. I am not in the right one. I want this portal to sort it by date. Oh yeah, by date. Okay, by date. Okay, and so now I'm going there, and you see now it's by date, 19, 20, 21. Okay, so I am sorted by date. If I'm going to that layout, it's not sorted by date. So that means if you have 5 times, 6 times the same portal in different layouts, and you want to change the sort order by default, if you want to do that way, you need to go portal by portal, and you have to apply the change. Now, if you have a portal across your solution, and you want to change the sort order on all of them, you go to this one here, right? You go here in the relationship, and you sort by this in the relationship, and now all of them, all the portals by magic will all be sorted by date, all of them. If I go there, it's sorted by date. If I go there, it's sorted by date. So now you have to take the decision. Now, what you need to know in terms of performance, there's absolutely no difference. There's not one faster than the other one. Okay, you have a performance issue when you have filters involved, but I'm not going to talk about that, because otherwise I need to talk about filtering portal, which I already did. Okay, so go to see this sorting portals kind of filtering portals kind of webinar that we did. So now, do we have any question on this?
No, not so far. Not so far.
Okay.
Looks pretty good.
Okay.
Oh, we did. Although official.
This was, as you said, is a question for the test. Is quite basic, but it needs to be done. It needs to be solved. It needs to be said. Okay. So now you understand the difference between the flow, the data flow, and just the portal. When you sort just the portal, it's an appearance of sorting. You don't sort the real stuff. Okay. So now what is I'm interested in is I want now to have what I call a custom sort. Because sorting a portal is kind of easy. You go there, you double click, you click the sort, and you say, oh, I want to sort by number, for example. Okay, that's it. That's easy. I want to be able to choose which one I want to sort on. I want to be able to sort by name, or to sort by city, or to sort by what's the name? By state. I want to be able to do that. Okay, so that's a way to do that. Okay, so let's do it. And so the way to do that is to use a technique that I'm going to show you, right? And I want to sort by a field. So here I'm saying I want to sort by name. So I type the name of the field. Okay, bam. Now this is sorted by name: D, G, M, P, R, R, S, V, W, Z. Okay, it's sorted by name. Oh, I want to sort by number again. That number, bam. Now it's sorted by number. But you can see here when you sort by number. But I'm going to talk about that. Let's say I want to sort by city. You type city, and now it's sorted by city: B, C, D, G, M, S, T, W. Okay, so, and I can do the same. I can do by states. A, C, H. So I can sort by one another. Okay, I can do that. So how that works? Okay. So you need to use a technique where you can transfer pretty much. You create a field that you're going to feed with the data you want to sort on. So demonstration. So we go to the layout context. So let me get rid of the. I'm getting rid of this later. So I'm going to, I'm in contact here, okay? So, and I want you to see, so let's get rid of this for now. And I want the key, and I want the single, and I want where am I? I'm in contact, yeah. And I want the single text, okay. That's all what I want. So I base this by the name of the field. Okay, so here I have name of fields, city, emails, first, last, full name, middle, number, post. Okay, so I want to sort by state. You see this field here, it's a calculation. This field is full with state. Now I want to sort by name. This is a global, okay? Now I have names here. So this field here, based on the name of the field, I'm populating the data I want to have. If I want city, I have cities. If I want state, I have states. Okay? So far so good. So now you understand. If I sort by this field, right? Now it's sorted by, yeah, I have a lot of field. I have a lot of data. I need to narrow down a little bit. Okay, so now it's sorted by state. If I want city, and I sort again the same field, now it will be sorted by city. Okay, so I have 30,000 records just to show you. I'm doing that a demonstration to you. I'm using a server here, which is a worst case scenario in server. It's a 2013 Mac Mini on Mac OS 10.13 using with 8 megabyte of memory, 8 gigabyte of memory, and it's a spinning disk, and I'm using FileMaker 16. So I have this worst case scenario catastrophic server to test my solutions. If it works well and fast in such server, it passed the Nick Hunter approvement test. Okay. Otherwise, I'm not satisfied with the technique. Okay, because it's easy to test something in a state-of-the-art $150,000 server, but you know, it's not it's not a good condition to test
in all fairness, Apple's main high-end box is only $16,000 for one computer. So let's not. It's not 150. It's 16,000. I heard from Kyle and Ellen the other day. They both have one on order. They consider them a super great deal, and they're cheap as hell. So 16.
But if you buy a monitor stand, it's $150,000. So
okay, it's actually an extra $1,000 for the monitor stand. Let's not over exaggerate how bad the pricing is. It's 16 or 17,000 plus tax, license fees, and probably a guy in a limo who delivers it personally with little white gloves on, right? So I would assume for that kind of money.
So now you understand. So how it's done. So it's kind of simple. You use the get field. Okay, so let's use it one. Let's create one simple sort key. Okay, and you get field. Okay, and the field name is here. So now the get field will get the field content of a given field name. Okay, so demonstration. So I create this. It's a calculation, but I think I need to what's the name? I need to put that. So it's very important to define which calculation result will be. It's a text. Okay, it needs to be text. So for the demo. Okay, so now I'm going to change here. I'm going to modify my list here. Okay, and so yeah, so this is the when I have 30,000 records.
All right, we're testing. The pressure's on, Nick.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my God, you broke the computer.
Yeah, maybe I have to quit it. Yeah, I have to force quit.
Well, you have to wait. Now I missed what happened. I was over here talking to Kyle and that lobster about their new computer.
It's because okay. First of all, I'm using, you know, I'm on my server.
All right, hang on. We're gonna cut to black over there, Nick. So Nick's demo just exploded. Psh, I need a button for snow. Psh, you know the snow on the screen. I need a button for snow. Psh, all right. So and then behind the scenes, Nick's is like using heart attack cardiac paddles to resuscitate his computer, right?
So
we're not showing your screen right now, Nick. We're not showing your screen. You were giving you a chance to resuscitate your computer. Are you ready for us to come back to you?
Yeah, but I'm showing my screen now.
Okay. All right, we're back. Okay. All right, we're back.
No?
Everyone disregard the crash and all the lies that Nick's been saying.
I force quit it because my computer is too slow, my server. But that's on purpose. That was on purpose. Okay. I mean I crashed the computer because it was too slow to
do it. All right, got it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, hang on.
Okay. So and actually I should omit
how do I download a file out of this?
I should omit at least 20,000 records.
Okay, let me see.
To get, because 30,000 is a lot of record. Actually, I can even omit more, but it's okay. So I want to sort by city. Okay. So here I have cities now, and I want to sort with this field here. You know, so you understand what's going on. You understand what's going on here. So I'm sorting by this. So now I'm sorting by city. If I want to sort by name, I have this. So the get field, what the get field is doing, okay? This is what is important. Get field, you say, okay, get field. And you want the field name, okay? Okay, up, I have the name. If I put city, I have the city. So you can call the content of the field by naming the field, okay? This is what get fields do. Okay. So, and this is what is important. Now, so you have the get field. So you understand now you have one field and you point your field, your sort on the portal on that field, okay? So that means portal by anything. You know, see if I remove this, I put my sorts list simple, okay? So here you can do whatever you want. You can sort by city, bam. You can sort by name, bam. Okay. So, and you can sort by number. But here you have a problem. That's a problem. Because my text, my field here that I use for my sorting is a text returning. And this needs to change if you want, in order to sort correctly something. If I change this as a number, okay, now my sort will be sorted correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, not 1, 10, 11, 12. So yeah, but the problem is now I cannot sort by text anymore, you know, because my sort order is based on text, on number now. So here the catch. Okay, we need we don't need only one what's the name, one field. We need 3 field demonstration. I'm going to remove this one, and I'm going to put the single dates. I need date, number, and text. This is the 3 things that we sort most of the time. Okay, so I have my 3 field. Okay, the sort key text, sort key date, and sort key numbers. Okay, 3 fields. So now I said, okay, this a number. It's a number. So why is not populating? Should be populating.
Take your time. You're doing good. No pressure.
No, I mean, no. Okay. Why number is not working? I don't know. Oh yeah, sorry. I changed number is number. It needs to be yeah, number is number. Yeah. Number.
It has a value in it.
I don't know why. Oh, maybe because it's empty. Oh, I know why. Sorry, I know what happened. But okay, that's a good test. Okay, hold on. I need to put a number here, and I need to ignore what is empty. Okay, so now I can do my demo.
Okay.
So here I want the name. Name, it's a text. So automatically when name is defined as text. Okay. So automatically my calculation is smart enough to understand that this field is a text field. So it populates here. Let's say I want to sort by date. Now my calculation is smart enough. I don't have dates much, but it would have been here. But if I say number, it goes there. So now I have 3 calculations. 1, 2, 3. All of them has a result as the result I want. Okay, this is a bug, sorry. This is a date, it should be dates. This is a number. The result should be a number, okay? And this is a text. So I have 3 calculations that automatically populates the thing I need to populates the content of a field in each of them when it needs to be. A date will be in dates, number will come here. So how the hell I can just by naming the field, knowing that this field is a text, a number, or date. Okay, I'm using another function that calls field type. Okay, so very simple. Field type, how field types works. Let's show field type. So field type, okay, the file name. You can put file when you say file name, in everywhere you have file name. When you are in the current file, you just do double quote. Okay? And the field name, I want the name. Oh, it's a standard. It's a text, is unindexed. Okay. CD, it's standard text, unindexed. Now, name, number, it's a number indexed. Date, it's a date unindexed. So this function here, the field type, is very cool because it tells you when the field is indexed, when it's not indexed. You have kind of when you want to do a super razor thin optimization. This is what what is interesting for me is this name date here. So because FileMaker did the thing difficult for us to
so field type is a function, or is this a custom function?
No, it's a function. This is a FileMaker function.
Okay, I hate to say, I'm going to say something really stupid, but I don't think I've ever used that ever.
Yeah,
ever.
Using it all the time.
Ever. Oh my God.
So middle word. So FileMaker did everything they could to make the thing complicated. Okay. So now we use middle word. I want the second word, and I want this is what is interesting to me. So at the origin I have something like this, but I want to isolate this word. Okay. So I'm taking the word, one word after the second. I want date. Okay. So here how I isolate, here how I can decide who is a field type and who is not. For example, here I said, if the middle word of the field type is dates, so put the thing, otherwise put nothing, you know. Get the field of this, otherwise sayonara, go away. Okay. So now it's easy to do something like this. You go to your portal, okay, and you say, okay, you sort by the number, date, and text. You sort by the free field. One will be, when you say number, it will sort by this one. But if you say name, this will be empty, and this one will be filled up, and this one empty. So you sort by free keys, but only one at a time will work. Okay. Okay. So now demonstration. I want to sort by, no problem. B, C, D, G works fine. I want to sort by state. A, C was fine, and I want to sort by number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Capiche? So thanks to this technique here with the combination of the get field and the field type, you can auto-populate automatically just by the field name. That means you put the name of the field in this global, and the thing will go. The thing will work automatically. You don't even have to think about it. This is what I call lean design, and I'm going to explain to you the advantage. So that is the single key. Okay, that's the single key. So do we have any questions so far?
I don't. Let me take a look at YouTube. Hang on, stand by. So M Leap is Mark making notes there. He's there. Well, a lot of lurkers, people lurking. Feel free to give us your name and where you're from, so we know you're there. So Francisco from Spain, welcome as well. I'm looking at let's see, Twitch, and looks pretty quiet there. People said some audio issues, but I think it was on their end. We're broadcasting pretty straight today. looking at Discord, and Kyle is babbling about a custom function, and Ken Tooley just noticed that you jumped multiple levels to the advanced level. Once again, if you're seriously digging in, you've got a foot. Either you are an advanced developer, or you've got a foot in that world, which is frequently what a lot of people do. I mean, a lot of us put a foot there, then we leave. We put a foot there and we leave. Nick and Kyle and a handful of people and TK like to hang out there. So anyway, but yeah.
Now, we saw.
Stop. Question. Agent Chevy has a question. Is this technique only for Portal? Can it be used on list? Question.
Can be used on list as well.
Woo! Yes and yes, Agent Chevy.
The same. See, actually, I've just did it. I just did it. I sort. I'm here. I want to sort this by number. I said sort, and I use this, and this. And I sort it by number. Now I want to sort by name. Okay, name. So now, and I sort by the same key. I don't touch anything. Now it's sort by name. I want to sort by city, right? I don't change the key at all. Sort by city. Akron, Athens, Detroit. So you understand what's the name? The advantage of this? Yeah, it works for our list view and Portal. Everything I do is always like this. Okay. But I was going to mention it. But let's now, because this is okay. This is great. One field is great. Yeah, but it's not enough. This is not Nick Hunter enough. Okay. So I want this.
Nick level 1, but we got to go to Nick level 2.
Yeah. Now we need level 2.0. Okay. So I want to sort by state, by city, by name, but I don't have the demo. But you understand what you see. For example, I want to go here. I have this here to show you. I want to sort by state first, then city. State first, then city. Understand? I click on state. So CG. Now I click city. ACACS because it's both. Now I unsort. Now I want city first, then state. So now I have a custom sort based on multiple fields, and I can manage the sort order. So I hope you understand what I'm talking about and how huge this is. I hope.
I think it's huge, but I'm looking for questions, and so hang on, YouTube. So Fernando says, nice trick. Awesome. Thank you, Fernando. If you have questions, let us know.
Because this is something I needed to solve because I use this technique since 15 years. Back in the day, it was more than a hack. It was an abomination.
It was abomination.
But it was working. Now, in 15 years, thanks to my journey at FileMaker, I got FileMaker modified for that too. And
you said you got fired at FileMaker for that too?
Yeah. You will see where. And so, I use the latest function that gets me to the point where I can use it and I can promote it as a viable technique for people. So let me show you how it works, and you can see that this is a ninja level. Okay. I'm using the while technique here. Okay. So what happened? Okay. First of all, I need to show you what happened on the multiple key. Okay. So we need to go to the contacts here. Okay. Let's say I want to sort by name. and by city. So my software, my piece of code, automatically says, okay, I put the name first and then the city. Now, if I want to add number, here what happens. The number go there. And if I have, do I have a date here? Let's say I have a date. If I have a date here and I said, oh, okay, I want dates, the dates go there. So, and I can have multiple date, multiple number, you understand. You know, I can even say, I want to, I want to sort by state. Now I have the state. So FileMaker sorting has an ability to sort record within multiple values in one field. So the FileMaker will sort this by this first, then this, then this. Okay? That's why you can command your order. You want state first, then you want city. Or you want city first, and then state. You know, so you, because I'm asking the thing, so here we have a combination of those. So here you have the simple, the sort key, that the very, very simple one. This you have the single based on type, and here you have the multiple based on type. Okay, so how it works. You have a while function. So here you need to learn while. You know, you need to learn while. I'm defining what I need. Pretty much, I need the names, you know, the keys, the field names, you know, on the list. That's the global field. I need to know how many values I have there, you know, and I subtract one to prevent the, you know, the extra record to be created, the extra value to be created. I need field style, field name, counter, and result. So if you look my video on while function, you will understand why you need to put that with double quotes. You need to declare all the initial values. You need to everything that will be used down need to be declared here, need to be prepared here. Some has data, some doesn't, but needs to be there. Then this is the condition until the thing going to stop calculating. And this is obvious. If I put two names in my list, like city and state, the after two, it stops. I need, you know, it's not going to count to turn the while function again. Then I declare my counter. The counter is counter plus one. Then I declare the value, which value I want. I want to get the value of my field names, and I want the value number based on the counter, right? Then I want the content of the field based on the name of the field I got here. I want the content here. Then when I have the field name, the field content, I need to get the field type of the field I'm in. Okay. So I extract the middle word, you know, I show you the middle word and stuff, and the result is, if the type is a date, then you put whatever the result is already there, and you put the thing. Otherwise, you put only the result. You don't add this. So it's very it's a very simple while function. Okay, but you need to watch the video.
Okay.
So now,
watch the video. The while video.
The while function video.
Okay, so the while function video, unfortunately, is for paid customers only. Sorry, it is. It either has been or will be posted shortly. It just went through an edit process. So there's a while beginning video, and then there's a while advanced video. Yeah, and they're together.
There's something I want you to know is everything I build most of the time. It's extremely portable. So let me do you a demonstration here. I'm going here. I have the sort. I have everything to sort in contact. Okay, and I want to use that in project. Okay, I don't have any sort techniques here, but I want it. So I copied this and I copied this. Okay. I copy. I go to project. So that is in the same file, but you could do that in another file if you want. Okay. I paste it. As you can see, nothing got broken. Okay. I have my globals. Everything works fine. You know, everything there, nothing broken. Okay. And so I go to my project here. So what I'm going to do, I'm not building something like this. It takes too much. I wanted to show you how to build that, but I don't have the time. So I'm going to show you that in my.
I'm sorry. I wanted to show it to you, but you are unworthy of my love, so I'm not going to show it to you at all.
So you go to the you go to the project here. You select your sort list key here. Let's put bigger. Let's put bigger. Okay. And
we do have a question, Nick. The legit question. Nick says that Ellen would like to know: would you put these fields in a settings table, or does it need to be in the actual data table?
It needs to be in the actual table. So I'm going to the sort project here, okay, and I'm going to sort the same thing, okay, and I put my free field in my sort portal. I'm in projects and I want to sort by title. What's the name of the field? Title, city, and date. Okay.
Sir, B I V I C E.
Oh, it already saw.
Damn it.
City. Let me see. City. Why doesn't it sort? Projects. Why doesn't it sort? It should sort.
Okay, I just posted the sample file to everyone, so they now have your sample file.
Yeah, but I don't know why it doesn't sort anyway.
Last time you didn't have data in the fields.
I have data. It's nothing broken here, and let me. Oh, my bad. Yeah. Okay. So I need to change that because most of the time what I'm doing, I'm testing. Normally this should be without this. I'm testing my calculation into the data viewer, and it's mandatory to have this the table context when it's not supposed to be there. So now it's going to work. Okay. So so here I'm going city here. I type city, and now it's sorted by city. B C J. No, I'm typing title. And now it's sorted by title, A, B. So now, something I want to show you. Okay, so you saw in one click I copy and pasted, and bam, I just fixed a bug, Richard. So we need to send maybe.
I'm sorry, everyone. The file you have has been. We put a FileMaker virus in it. It's called the Nick.
No,
the Nick virus, and now you're infected.
Actually, if you copy paste, it won't work. You need to remove the dependency here. You need to remove the contacts. You need to remove this if you want to. I'm going to send you a corrective. You need to, a new file here with the correction.
We'll do that in a little bit. Mark has a question. It says, is it better to, the Marines want to know, is it better to separate sort fields for each portal you have on a layout, or is it easy to make them work with two different portals?
I didn't get the question at all.
Is it better? It's in Discord. Is it better to have separate sort fields for each portal? I think it's probably I would have separate fields for each portal, Mark. Unless all the portals can be driven the same way.
Oh, no. Each portal can be driven by the same. Each portal can be driven by the same.
It could be. It could be. Just whether it's applicable or not, right? I mean, so, yeah.
I mean, it depends. If you have two different portals, and you want one portal sorted by name and the other portal sorted by date, yeah, and you need to have twice the same. It's per portal. I mean, this is per portal. You can reuse it if you don't show the portal at the same time. Okay, so but if you have two portals at the same time, you need twice the technique. But I just show it's very difficult. It's very easy. You duplicate and boom, it's very simple. Now I want to show you something interesting. Okay, if you do a sort like this, let's say you see I'm here. I want to sort by city, for example, and I click here. Nothing happened. You need to refresh the portal. Okay, that is because I'm sorting the portal itself. Okay, now what happened is it sorts the relationship, not the portal. Okay. So I go here and I want to sort by those. Okay, okay. Now when I change something here, I don't need to refresh. No need to refresh. See the difference? So so you have the portal is going to is not, because the when you need to refresh the portal when you sort it, when you use that technique here, when you put something here. But if you put on the data stream, if you put on the relationship, you don't need that to be, you know, to be. So it's a great advantage, especially when you have this kind of stuff here, because on doing this, you know, so when you sort this, instead of sorting this here, you sort that inside. You sort that inside the relationship here, which I prefer to do anyway. Here, okay. So when you have this here, the advantage is this. Here I have a script that allows me to, you know, to sort the portal. Very simple scripts. There's absolutely nothing too complicated here. And you see the refresh portal is deactivated because I don't need to refresh the portal when I do this, because I'm sorting in. If I don't sort in the relationship, if I remove this here, and if I remove this here, okay, and I put this here, then I need the refresh demonstration. So that's why, you know, so here, if I don't refresh, nothing happened. See, I change, nothing happened. I need this activated. In that case, now it works. So you understand the problem. When you are on Go, when you are on WebDirect, because everything I do is for WebDirect as well, and this works very, very well on WebDirect. This technique here is outstanding in WebDirect. So I want to talk to you about something before we go, because it's important. Okay, every technique has their good side and bad side. Okay, so I don't have too much time here, but I want to talk about performance. Okay, if you have 30,000 records, here what happened. So everything in life, it's a trade-off. Okay, everything in life is a trade-off. If you want an iPhone that with the battery life to be a month of battery life, you will have the CPU speed of a calculator. Okay, so if you want the CPU speed of a super calculator, IBM super calculator, you have a battery life of 20 seconds. So everything in life is a trade-off. Okay, so here, let's say what happened when you have 30,000 records and you use my technique. So I have 30,000 records with a pretty server, and this is what happened. So this technique here, it's valid for 2,000 records, maybe 3,000 records, but let's be honest. We are talking about thousands of records. Are you really seriously telling me that you're going to browse 30,000 records in a portal like this? No, you don't do that. You browse. You want to sort a portal when you have 100 records, 200 records, 50 records, 20 records, 500 records. That's the most you can get. But each technique has its application. Okay, so this is a demonstration I want to show. So if you want this to work if you want to have a custom field, a custom sorting possibility here, you need to what's the name? You need to downgrade, and you need to downgrade to the point where it's acceptable. Okay, so for example, here we have 30,000 records, which is kind of quite a bit of records. I would have just don't do this, and I will have used maybe the single the single sort key, because in that case it's super fast, so in that case it's super fast, it's it's faster. But
okay, I want to phrase super fast as opposed to. I would still consider this to be unacceptable.
Okay, here it's a worst case scenario. Okay, so but hold on. As I said, if you want to sort a portal 30,000 records, this design here, it's not at all the good design. You have a design flaw. You have a problem here. Because you don't want you don't want to visually browse 30,000 records. It's not possible. It's humanly impossible. Okay, so now the techniques start to be acceptable when you use 1,000 records. Okay, for example, if you say, for example, you do this. For example, you change this, you restore this. To be fair in my demonstration, so to be fair with this, you do this, and now it's more than acceptable. See, it's instant, and I have 1,500 records, something like this, right? See, this is acceptable. This is not, wow, my gosh. No, it's acceptable. You have a little bit of wait, like a half a second. That's acceptable. We are talking about 1,000 records. We're not talking about 2 records, right? So each time you use a technique, you have it's a compromission. You cannot have all. It's not possible. You can't always get all what you want. It's not possible. Okay, like Mick Jagger was saying. So this technique here applies to certain kind of things. If you have millions of records, forget about even sorting a portal. Forget about it. You can't, so so each time, each technique you use has good side, downside. You have to decide.
All right, so we are going to definitely get an updated file from Nick. It'll be a V2 file. The link, you'll use the same link you have right now. It'll just point to the updated file.
I'm going to do that right when we stop. I'm going to.
Okay, well then I'll pass it right to. Well, I got to post it and then I pass it to Jeremy. So, and we posted the updated version of that file. So that link from yesterday is a version 2 link. So everyone has that.
Yeah. So you have.
You want to give me the file from today?
Yeah, I'm going to.
Okay.
So so you remember you had this right here to sort this, right? And today I have this that do this, a filter. You can see that what I've done is just copy paste, right? So from here to here, I got it in no time because and I'm using the same script. The script here is doing this, right? And you can see that here the script is exactly the same with slight differences. Okay, I have less parameter in one than the other one. So that means when you that's why you can copy paste. You know, when you say we eat our dog food, what I'm saying about portability is like, okay, I have this stuff in one file, and I want to create another file with using the same blocks, the same components, but just reassemble it. So, for example, here yesterday I was doing something interesting, but I didn't have the time to explain. So maybe I can take the time now. You see here I have state, city, name, number. When I click here, I want to say here that I'm sorted by number. And when I say here, I want to say I sort by number and name, you know. So, and here you have number, name, and let's say we did this, right? For example, name, city, and state, right? So I want to get the name of this. Now, okay, how I'm doing this to be economically not expensive. If I say by sort by order, for instead of saying number, I say order. Okay, so here what happened. Well, when I select this, so I clear everything, and I select order. Now it said order, just because I renamed the button. So now I'm telling you, it's telling that, and it's still working. You know, it's still working. So. So here, just by changing the name of the button, I get the feedback of whatever in the name. Remember, now you should be a guru of the get object layout attribute stuff, because whatever you get here, okay, it's you point to the button and you get the content of the button. When you point on the button and you call the content attributes of a button, you get whatever is in the name of the button. So demonstration. Here, let's say, all my system here is based on the name of the field. Number, much number. Name, much name, etc. Let's say I'm changing this number field name. I change the field name. Let's say I copy and paste from one field to another, and I want to reconnect the dots with my other file, right? From my one file to another, and I want to reconnect the dot from one file to another, right? I want to reconnect the dots. So let's say my new file is no longer odd number, but is order, for example. So now my stuff here is broken. Why? Is because now the function here, why is it? It's contact. Sorry. Is contact number. Okay, so I'm going to contact here, and in my new file is no longer number but is order. Okay, so oh my freaking god, I will do it. Order change. Hey, so now this is order. That means this will no longer work. If I click by number, it doesn't work because it should say order. Okay, so the button should say order. So when you have a breakable kind of a situation, when you have a breakable UI or breakable components, your script is saying set field, and you have to type order. Okay, and you have to name the button. Okay, no. I have the technique here, very simple. I change the name of the button, and that's it. That's all what I have to say. That's all what I have to take care of. Because now here, if I click here and I say order, it works. Just because I changed the name of the button. So you see, when you build something like this and you want something to be reusable, okay, easily, you need to think about. So okay. I'm basing my stuff on the field name, So everything is connected together. The field name, I put the field name in the button, and the button name will fill up the field name. You know what I mean? So you don't have to take care of things. Everything goes together just because you did that. And most of all, let's say, for example, in your new file, this is, remember what I told you, the number here, if it's a text, yesterday when I show you that when it's a text, you have this weird sort order here. Okay, see, it's order 1, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Right? It's not doing is 1, 2. Okay, because this is how text sorts. Okay, so I don't have to do anything in order to get my sort order to work. When if I change this order in number, remember, because I have remember yesterday I was saying the field style. You remember this function that nobody knew about it? The get field style kind of field type function. Because of the field type, I know it's a number, right? And then I can populate the information I need, and then my sort order now, boom, works automatically because I have the field type. So, I base my stuff on the field type. I base also my stuff on the field name. That means I don't need to recreate the same environment within the script. The script follows. Okay, the script will follow the names, and the script will get the type automatically with a function. That's why everything here is super portable. And I got from this sort system here, I got to this one in matter of minutes. Where is it? Choose. I got to this one in matter of minutes, even though it's doing slightly things differently, right? Okay, so I asked Nick what the thing. Hello?
There was a previous question apparently from Mark and Scott. They wanted to know if there was a way to reverse the sort order. Once again, this has to do with, I think, your choose conversation.
You mean the sort order? That means the file from yesterday, right? This year?
I guess, I don't know. I don't have Scott says yes yesterday.
Yeah. Okay. So the thing here, yeah, you can reverse it. What you need to do, you need to duplicate. So for example, here I have this technique here. Let's say here I have this sort key here, and I want to change the order. So let's say I have a field sort. I have a global here, sort order. Okay, this is my global field. Okay, so it's a number. Okay, this is my sort order. My sort direction, I call that. If you look to your file, Scott, you will see that I'm using sort direction terminology. Now it's very simple. So I'm doing here with the simple with the sort key. Okay, I call this the sort key down. Okay, ascendant SC. This is the ascendant. Okay, and I'm going to duplicate. I'm going to create the descendant. Okay, so now I have two. So now I'm saying here, if the direction if the direction equal 1, okay, you put this. Otherwise, you put nothing. Okay, and here you say the same, exactly the same, and you say if the direction actually we can put actually equal 1. You do this. Okay, I can do this. I can do something even simpler. If get direction like this, and if sorry, I get there. And you say if is empty, if is empty the direction, you do this. Okay, so I have here, if the direction, if I put something in direction, I do this, I do this. So ascending and descending. Okay, so now let's play with this. I have in my the sort order. Remember, I put the sort order here. Okay, in the relationship. So I remove those and I do my new one. Okay. I put this and this. This one is ascending. This one is descending. So you put the two together and you declare this one descending, and you put this one ascending. Now that I have this, I put two fields here. I have my key and I have my direction. So I have two fields. Okay. So now I want this to be sorted by order. Did I put the order text again? Oh yeah, but now it doesn't. Yeah, okay. Let's say I want to by state, not by order. I want to sort by state. A, C, and H. Okay. And if I put 1, it should have reversed them. Okay, sorry. You should have reversed.
Okay, someone's saying change the number field to a text. I don't. You need to read the Discord.
No, it's not. It's nothing to do with this. It's not doing. Actually, okay. You know, the problem here is that here, if I'm showing the, it's not. It's not doing the 1, 0 stuff. So I'm going to get it work. So yeah, no, it's because so I wasn't showing the thing. I wasn't making this as a global. So now it works W, V, N, and A, C, H, I. Okay. So same if I say city, if I say 1, you know, and the city is here, and 0, you know. Why 0 is because when you open, because it's a global, and when you open the file by default, that will be empty by default. So the default is ascending. And then when you want to change, you have a button saying this put 1 or 0 or blanket 1 or blanket. So and then it reversed the order. So yeah. So I can send a V3 version of this if you want. I'm done.
The pilot already got out. So the pilot left. The plane's just skipping down the runway with no one in the front seat. So you guys are all foobar. So
no, it's okay. We can just I'm putting that back together. So I'm done. We can go. Kind of asking something. We've tried to set a number we filled with nothing, and it automatically changed it to 0. That's easy. Look, very simple. Let's take this one, and I want to do that here. It's okay. If is empty self, you say 0. Otherwise,
you're not showing your screen, dude. You're showing your face. Okay. All I see is curly hair. 0 or 1 for curly hair.
Okay.
To show you.
That's very simple. So that's what you do. You say, you know, if it is empty. If is empty self okay, that's what you do. So when you remove this one, so when you have this here, you put the field here, additional filter. So if you put it, okay, you remove this, it's empty 0. You put something, you have something, you empty 0. That's it. Very simple. So this is a formula you can copy paste. If is empty self, on auto entry calculation, if it's empty self, you put 0 or self, or you can put whatever you want here. You know, it's but the question was with 0. Okay, okay, you can land the plane. Bye bye. I jump with the parachute. Bye bye.
We appreciate everyone on the broadcast today. A reminder: tomorrow's upcoming live schedule is going to be choose function, right? Choose function. I'll be here with it.
Function. Yeah,
and I should be here. My schedule shows that I'm here, and I'm working on the book. And now I'm trying to find my driver's license, which apparently has misplaced itself. So it crawled out of my wallet without my permission and is now missing. So I have to find that. I have my passport and my other photo IDs, but when people see my other photo IDs of who I am, they get really nervous, and they're like, can I put my hand in there? Like, yeah, just do that. Keep your hands where I can see them. All right, so that's about it for now. Francisco, everyone, M. Leap, Michael, Wally, all the folks on Discord, pretty awesome. We're going to post the updated file literally in about 5 minutes here. So hopefully everyone catches that. All right, I appreciate it. That's it for today. Nick, anything else?
No, I'm done.
Cool. All right, see you, folks.
Thank you.
Just stepped up the whole way. Calm, cool, collected the quarterback. Great read, good patience. More importantly, great job up front protecting this quarterback to give you a chance. And that's all you can ask for.
Trying to rally down 10. 9:25 to go here in the fourth. Short motion by Amendola from the left. Brady takes the shotgun snap. Stands in, throws it left for Amendola. Reaches up and snacks a high throw and lands inside the 10. Rolling to the 9. Ball slightly behind him, but Danny makes the grab.